Chris. We are in Mount Vernon, Ohio. We're going to see a bunch of cool sites all in the area here. So the first one we got up here is the old opera house, built in 1915. It's the oldest authentic opera house in America. Let's go find the entrance.
Okay, now they said it was supposed to be open from 9 to 11 today, but I know we got to go up the stairs. We can find someone to ask a question about here. Certainly a beautiful entry hall here. Recently was restored in 2019. Imagine that these used to be gas lamps when it was first built.
Those on the building are interesting.
I didn't see those, yeah. Okay, well, it turned out the Opera House was closed, but the next cool place is really right next to the Opera House. It's called Woolson's General Store. And it's the oldest continuously operating general store this side and the east side of the Mississippi. So I want to see what kind of cool stuff they have here. It certainly is a neat entrance, specialized glass here. Excellent drugs at one time. Hi, folks. Hello there.
Hi.
That's a cool horse.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, look at the carving on this furniture here. All the oak leaves. Wow, look at them computers. Yep.
This is 4 generations, this store, so
Yeah.
it's very eclectic.
Wonderful.
Old, new, and we have no idea. Everything in between.
That dog
Dog.
is scary.
4 generations. They started out with coffee and tea, seeds, and so then it's just evolved from there.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, so we still sell seeds. You can see that. The farmers still come in and we still sell seeds.
Oh, wow. That's great.
It's very eclectic, very fun.
There's a lot of those.
Wow.
That tunnel goes up to the other end of the street.
Well, kind of too dark to see down here. So you said it's underground railroads. They would hide runaway slaves in here down?
Mm-hmm. This was a stopping point.
So when was the store first built?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
I don't know. Linda, do you know when the store was first built? The building here? Long time ago.
I have no idea. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff in my hand.
Look at all the carving on that.
Heaven only knows what you will find in there.
Stand.
Oh, something for me here. The Baltimore and Ohio Depot poster. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
You get the start calculating.
Why is there so many?
That looks like an original lamp there. I got the good stuff here. So we're now at Ariel Park. Unique Park used to be a PPG, or call it Pittsburgh Plate and Glass Factory, built in about 1900. Closed down 1976. And then around, I think, 2010 thereabouts, the building was razed. But they did save a few remnants. One of the more unique spots is this 250-foot tall smokestack, and we're going to go climbing up there. And that's way, way up there. They did leave a few remnants of the buildings. You can see we got, this looks like a small utility building here. Some remnants of some staircases and elevators. And the building in the back there has now been turned into a, call it a exposition house. There's some piles of glass. Okay, here we are at the entrance. They call it the Raston Observatory, or Observation Tower. And I guess you got to press the button to go on in. Okay, got the button, and here we go. Ah, don't worry, this is perfectly safe staircase. I trust you. So some of you more of the history of the area here. This was actually the very first factory that did plate rolling of glass. That was critical for the automotive industry, which was in its infancy. Certainly more of the housing boom and the Industrial Revolution, be able to get glass more readily made. Kind of windy today, so hopefully the wind noise isn't coming through too much. But you also might ask, why build it here? Well, in the early 1900s, they found natural gas throughout all of central Ohio, and it was cheap and plentiful. And so when you make glass, it takes a lot of energy, and with cheap energy here, it was a natural place to put a glass factory. Give you an idea that back in the old day, if you had to climb that ladder, I don't know if I can reach on in there, you can see just how far down that goes and how much more there'd still be go. We're only halfway up the smokestack. That's an amazing height. Well, I'm certain it's frowned upon, but it looks like they had a pumpkin toss not too long ago. This pile of glass is just awesome looking. Look at these big shards that are here. And be careful if you hold them because they're sharp. I recommend probably not. It must have just been scrap. A few of the big wheels left over from the equipment. So this section, I think they give it the nickname of the ruins. Left a small amount of the building still standing here. One of the unique things about the factory, being a glass factory, they're always concerned about fire, so the walls were built thicker than most for fire blocks, and many of them were 2 to 3 feet thick worth of brick. You can even see throughout the years that modifications were done with some of these openings being bricked on over.
But, oh wow, this is really cool. You can still see the remnants of a wall. Headers. And really cool windows. So, what the heck?
So these two structures are freight elevator shafts. One of them actually has a staircase in it. They're not open at all. You can see it looks like it was a 3-4 story building, at least in this region here. So there's this giant concrete block here. It looks like a dice. And at first we thought it was solid. As we get closer on up into it, it's kind of dark, so I'm going to get my lamp on here. And you can see that there's a... Whoa, we got some kid hanging out in here. But we got mechanisms for some various, looks like probably steel pipes and for steam as well as natural gas, I would guess.
This is really cool.
Haven't been used in a while.
Ladder to nowhere.
So here we are, you can see the freight elevator doors are actually on both sides of the tower. It's in this tower here. It's noisy because it's windy again. We'll see if we can get much of a view in there. I'll get my flashlight going. And not able to see a whole lot in there. We got some sort of sign, something about make sure the doors are closed overhead. Window over there. We're gonna go take a look at the this other spot here. See, we got a back side of a staircase. There's Carmela. Hi, Carmela. We're not climbing up these stairs. So this building's been converted into a performing arts center. I can see obviously we got a stage here now, able to open up the doors when we got nice weather. Really a cool facility. Next section, we're going to take our little two-seater red Sportster here on out. Ta-da! Yep, we're going to be going on the bike trails. And signals are all clear so far. There's a popular trail along here. Cyclists in the red jersey up here. We got some people on tricycles, even some walkers. Really cool spot. It's called the Cocosin Gap Trail. And looks like we got a passenger on this bike here with a little dog. Even got an old telegraph pole sitting here.
Riding along the river now through farm country.
There's fields on either side of us. Imagine plowing that field. Looks like they use it for hay. I don't blame them. It's beautiful out here.
A lot of people on the bridge. Oh. On your left, passing.
Operation. Big lake from where they've dug out all of the sand and rock. And more piles of it further down that road. Just massive. Really amazing.
Yeah, we're coming up to Kenyan College, a small, I guess it's a liberal arts college down here. Got the athletic facility over there. Oh, and we got a steam locomotive up here. We're going to definitely check that out. Look at that. I wonder if we can get this thing fired on up. We'll give it a try. Yeah, looks like the ash pan's been cleared out. Oh, bell's working, that's good. Got the reverse gear. So number 63 was made in 1940 by the American Locomotive Company, or also known as ALCO. You can see this would be a mechanism for how they could actually switch it into reverse. This was considered a small switcher locomotive, so I know it might seem a little bit big, but this is actually pretty small. Oh, we even got the builder's plate still here. Marker lights. Big air tank up in the front. Use the air for the brakes. Got a, looks like a oil lubricator up over here. Well, what's it going to take to get her going, huh? I got another air tank on over here. Double compound air pumps. Sanding dome, we got a steam dome. See the whole manifold up there. Now it's to be covered on up once you truly operate. But again, let's see if we can get it fired on. So not only are we doing some exploring on this trail, but Carmela's got a little guest with us. She's taking care of this little bushy tail here. Baby orphan, and also has some squirrel pox, but she's going to nurse her and get her on back to good health here. Well, Vernon's got this awesome historic district and beautiful old homes. And you can see in the back of the ground, we got one right here. We're walking down, I think it's High Street, where there's a whole section of them. So we're going to go down and just get a collection of videos of all these cool houses. I like detail in the corbels there. Original glass in that windows too. The house is all wavy. Quite the Italianate over here.
Put the slate, piece of slate up on the cupola.
Hard to see it. I bet there's some windows that we can't see too. Then
There were, I saw them when we were back further.
when we get across the street, we can see more. They call it Second Empire. Maybe is this style? See some bunnies in the window. Kind of like the purple.
Really cool.
Very nicely painted.
Very, very nice.
This house is big.
The door too. All original windows.
They got curved windows.
Yeah, like the Perry house.
Yeah. Yeah, curved glass is very rare. That is a cool tower.
That
all the mums out front here. Also nicely painted.